Welcome to day 6 of my Outlander 10 Days of Faves, where we're counting down my favorite moments in Outlander episodes to have aired so far. And be sure to check back every day and have your notifications on for this channel so you don't miss a thing. And remember, this will not be a full review. But before I get started, I first wanted to apologize for the break in video uploads for this particular series. Unfortunately, life got in the way, and lack of sleep and sickness makes for some bad commentary and an even worse voice. It's been challenging fitting a full-time job and family life in, but this, I have to say, has been the most rewarding amount of time I have ever spent on anything for myself, and to know that you've enjoyed it in some way leaves me without words. So, without further ado, faith. We watch shows like this because you can lose yourself in the adventure and unending drama, choosing any character to embody as your own. A nice escape anytime the scenes were fun and sexy, harrowing though, if emoting sadness. This episode was no exception. Sadness at its core with only a sprinkling of wonder and intrigue. Nestled just past the midpoint of the season. You may find it odd that an episode like this has found its way on my list of faves, but it was more so due to the performance rather than the content. Caitriona Balfe played this role with such a quiet pain, entombed at first in her own body as her child was pulled from her, slowly draining her life away. Almost 2 years ago, I myself was rushed into a hospital hemorrhaging as I lost my child of 12 weeks. When they wheeled me into the operating room, the lights were beating down, unnaturally bright, and you count down as they slide the sedative into your system, eyes heavy and full, until you sleep. Caitriona completely embodied the feeling of hollow vacancy, capturing the joyless non-emotion necessary. It was haunting. Why she has never won an Emmy is unfathomable. Her acting is like a master class in her craft. When Claire learned of her child's fate, her stunned expression gave way to panic as she yelled wildly at the nuns knocking down the statue of the Virgin left there to watch over her and bring her comfort. Claire was alone, feeling betrayed by Jamie as he sat in a French prison for dueling blackjack. No statue could comfort her the way her husband should. She had to grieve alone, though yes, she had Fergus and the staff. Greeting their sad eyes as she walked the courtyard was touching. As servants, they tended to her and Jamie, quietly assisting and waiting for a little baby. Seeing Claire's joy turn to dust affects them too. But they weren't enough. They weren't the father of her child and the man she loved. He wasn't there to comfort her and allow her to bury her head in his chest and sob. Claire felt betrayed until she found out the truth from poor Fergus. That sweet boy who brought her flowers and asked her to come home was the catalyst to the duel between Jamie and Blackjack. Blackjack. That cancer had continued to spread through Claire's family, following them from Scotland to France. Fergus's description of his encounter with the commander was disturbing. Though armed with this new knowledge, Claire petitions the king for Jamie's release, and after some, we'll say, odd trials, Jamie is allowed to come home. They both profiled a quiet brilliance playing off of each other's emotions as Claire filled him in on what he missed. But the capper of the tear fest would be when Claire said, "Bring me home to Scotland." I nearly felt a little like Jamie, So happy my heart would rupture. We're going back to Scotland. That was their home. And they only left it because it was tainted by evil. But that evil was everywhere. So they should go back to the country that brought them together and rebuild. So, there's day 6 of my 10 Days of Faves. Lucky number 7 is on its way. And so is the season premiere. Tomorrow night! I've been trying to catch up with responding to comments and have enjoyed the wonderful periodic countdowns I've been seeing from all of you as the day ticks on. I think after the episode airs, I'll probably post a first impressions video so I can give a mildly unscripted review right away after the episode airs, and then keep a lookout for my first official video of Outlander Season 3, Episode 1. Very exciting stuff. Just make sure you're subscribed and you have your notifications on so you don't miss out. And give a like to this video while you're at it. So, until next time, guys.